Every glittering jewel first takes shape using paper and pencil. The artist's imagination is transformed into a piece of jewelry and intricate designs. These designs are then transferred into the computer to further take shape as a necklace or a ring or any other form of jewelry. Casting process. This three-dimensional drawing now moves to the casting process. The designs are given mechanical dimensions at the CAD and CAM centers. The next step is creating the die. Skilled hands use resin to create hollow dies, which are later used for creating wax molds. These wax molds are given the finishing touch and embedded with stones if needed by our skilled craftsmen. Once the molds are ready, many such molds are joined together to a single rod of wax called tree. This process is called tree making. The trees are inserted into circular molds and liquid POP is poured into the molds. These circular blocks are heated at a very high temperature, high enough to melt all the wax and solidify the POP. This creates a hollow space wherever the wax was present. This is the mold for the gold. Pellets of gold are melted and poured into the mold. The molten gold flows into the crevices in the shape of the final jewelry. After cooling, the POP is removed using a heavy stream of water and air. This now creates a tree, but instead of wax, this time it's a gold tree. The individual pieces are then cut by hand and grinded to give a smooth finish. The pieces are now put into a magnetic bath which gives it a sheen. Any further dimensional changes are incorporated during the correction process. If the jewelry requires stones, these are now set. Carbon and other sediments formed on the metals due to the various processes are removed by buffing. Laser is used to engrave markings on the gold piece. Various finishing touches are given using mechanical process like texturing and scratching. The gold piece is now chemically treated through EP. After this, some jewelry is painted with stone enamel to give colors. Further finishing touches are given by using enamel or rhodium as the need may be. There are multiple quality checks at the end of each process, which culminates in a final, rigorous QA. Once the quality is ascertained, the pieces are packed to be shipped. Machine chain process. Imported machinery is used to draw wires of various diameters, which are cut and interlinked to form machine-made chains. Indiania and mesh process. To make lightweight jewelry with a solid feel, Indiania and mesh jewelry process is used. Solid rods of gold are transformed into wires to create gold wire of different diameters. These are then cut to form chain links. In mesh process, thinner diameter wire is woven using high-tech machines into mesh of different sizes and shapes for further processing. Both Indiania and mesh produce extremely lightweight and bigger-looking jewelry. Impress and stamping process. Gold bars are melted and shaped into rods. These rods are then pressed using heavy machines to create thin strips of gold. Using metallic dies with predefined designs are used to stamp out pieces from the plates. As the exact opposite process, dies are used to create raised impressions on the gold. In impress, sheets of gold are fused to the back of hollow design elements cut out of gold to give solid 3D look. These intricate pieces are then connected to form various different jewelry. Handmade process. Handmade jewelry is created using age-old traditions including heating, hammering and other mechanical processes by highly skilled hands. Fusion process. Various design elements from casting, stamping, electroforming, etc. are positioned on wax to form body of jewelry and are soldered together to form jewelry like necklaces, etc. Diamond process. Diamond also follows the same process until casting, after which the process varies for open and closed setting jewelries. Diamonds are sorted based on color, size and shape and quality graded. These quality graded diamonds are bagged according to specific jewelry orders. These bagged diamonds are issued to the respective artisans for further processing. In closed setting, diamonds are placed on the design element in gold and are hammered and covered with the gold from the element. This is a traditional method of creating jewelry dating back to the 2nd century. These covered stones are then chiseled out to give the lustrous, shiny piece of jewelry in which stone and the gold are seamlessly connected. In open setting, stones are placed on the jewelry and are secured with the prongs. Platinum process. Platinum rods are subjected to heating and mechanical processes to create bars and thinner rods. These are transformed into different shapes like in the gold casting process. Laser is used to solder joints to create one seamless piece of jewelry. This goes through further finishing processes such as correction, buffing, polishing, etc. A A sharp human eye uses optical instruments to ensure quality. MMD process. CNC machines used in the fabrication industry are used for a segment called machine-made designs. These are highly replicable designs and are used for rapid and mass production. The CAD/CAM design centers gives the input for the CNC machines to churn out consistently similar pieces of jewelry. Various mechanical processes are used to give finishing touches to these pieces of mechanical art. Finishing touches are given by buffing. Electroforming process. For large pieces of jewelry which are hollow, electroforming processes are used. The shapes are cast in wax to form wax dies. These dies are used to mass produce different pieces of gold in various shapes, including gods, goddesses, and customized busts and motifs. Electrofusion. In electrofusion, much complex 3D jewel patterns, which are impossible to be made out of wax injection, are directly taken out from the can and are made into wax tree. These wax trees are then casted to form jewelry. Emerald strongly believes in following quality control processes at every stage of jewelry production, thereby ensuring that the best is delivered, harnessing arts, physics, chemistry, and technology to create beauty and spread cheer.